hoping that this was the beginning of something great for our kids to be motivated to express themselves in positive ways.
Well, from Charm City to Music City, empowering our youth through music. That's Positively Baltimore. Beyond the Natural Foundation, it serves young people by engaging them in music, education, and performance for greater life opportunities. Joining us now is Rob Levine. He is the executive director over there. Good to see you, man.
Nice to see you as well.
Listen, I'm just going to read this off because I don't know how all these things fit. Mathematician, songwriter, music producer. Is there anything else? Yeah, you want to add something else while we're
Hey, I'm here to be used by God, man. I'm excited.
Tell me about Beyond the Natural Foundation, where the name comes from and what inspired you to start it off.
Yes, music has been a transformative agent in my life, and Beyond the Natural Foundation was founded out of me desiring to give back a summation of my life experiences to my community. Being able to express myself in positive ways growing up, I thought it would be a tremendous benefit for our youth that face so many challenges to give them positive expressive outlets as well. And, it's been great to do that, and me just understanding the big picture of not just our society, but our world overall. There's not enough of that.
Sure.
So everywhere I go, I take the totality of who I am, and I just try to give the gift of music to, adults, children, everyone.
There's something about that I can mentality as we watch this young fellow who can't be older than, 7, 8 years old playing the drums. There's something about hearing you do it or hearing you talk about it and then duplicate it.
Absolutely.
What's it like for you to see that occur?
It's that whole each one reach one concept. I saw things happen in real time, which inspired me.
Yeah.
So if I could be, or anyone on my team can be a part of modeling a certain skill or behavior or lifestyle, something that's going to inspire a child to want to do more, aspire for more, then I'm here for that.
Yeah. We were saying in the last segment, Carter School of Music, that at some point the arts can be life-changing.
Absolutely.
Whether it's taking you out of the community or maybe being surrounded by other positivity. Do you find that a young person who starts is different from the kid who ended?
Absolutely, absolutely. Creative confidence is a term that I like to talk about. When you realize that you have the potential to take something that never existed and bring it to fruition, whether it's a song, whether it's a drawing, or any type of creative content, and have that thing now live in the universe and people appreciate it or be inspired to love or feel good, dance, things like that. That gives you a renewed sense of self-worth and confidence that makes you want to go forward and do even greater things academically, career choices, whatever it is you believe deeper into what your potential is.
Yeah, you mentioned self-worth, and there's a line you put in here for our notes, and it says expressive therapy was something I never heard before.
Yes.
Describe what expressive therapy is.
It's all the things, being able to have a release. Whether it's the feeling of getting off work and driving home in your car listening to your favorite music just to decompress, or having something a deeper challenge that you're going through and being able to express that in words through song, or just letting the music just kind of express itself through you. Regardless of what you're going through, it provides a respite at the end of the day, regardless of what you're going through, good days, bad days. Music is always a tool to just be the soundtrack to your life.
Sure, and kids, I think, a lot of things are thrown at you between television and streaming and then having a device in your hand. Is there something to be said about whittling down to one thing? That my hobby is music, or my thing is, being creative in the arts. Is there something special to having that one thing that's dear to you?
Absolutely. If you have a deep passion for something, a relationship is developed with it, and that relationship can grow throughout your time on earth, and it can just bring so much value to your life. Music for me has always been a lesson. I'm learning more about myself and my capacity to create the deeper I go into music. So, that's why I learned different instruments, because it gives me a new perspective to learn from. And that's what having that one passion, does for you.
When did you know? When did you know that this was me?
I knew at a very early. I'm thinking like 5 years old. I'm banging on pots and pans, and my mom's getting upset with me. It's just all the things. It's just like I had to engage it.
Okay. When a kid shows up, walk us through a typical day when the kid comes to Beyond Natural Foundation. What do they experience?
What they experience is some great instructors that care about them first.
Yeah.
We want to connect with them. We want to get to know them where they are. And then we want to share what we love, give them the tools to engage what we're doing. So all of our classes are for beginner, but
Oh, so you can come in with no experience?
no experience.
Okay.
Absolutely. We have all the equipment there, so oftentimes it's overwhelming for kids when they walk into space and they see all these drums, they see all these guitars and things like that.
I can make noise.
But at the same time, it's excitement, because how often do you get to do this?
Right.
But for them to see our relatability and how practical we are about making this a reachable, attainable experience for them, I think that's what goes a long way in a very short period of time.
And we also, you're going to showcase some of your talent in our season to celebrate. What did you perform for us as you got ready?
Well, I was performing with my crew, Groove Stew, my band. I was playing bass.
Okay.
But we was performing a song that I wrote and produced, for the holidays, to get us all into that holiday feeling that we love.
And you guys aren't hard to find on the internet. Where should someone look out for you if they want to be a part of the foundation?
Absolutely. www.beyondthenatural.org, on Instagram @BTN_foundation as well.
We love what you're doing out there for the young folks, man. This is what the segment's called Positively Baltimore, and I think you fit the bill quite well.
Oh, man, it's my honor, man. I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
All right, Rob, thank you, man. Also, a reminder, if you would like to donate to the WBAL Kids campaign, just scan the QR code on the screen there. We will leave it up a little bit longer while you get out your phone. You can take a picture of it, or however you like to work with your device. This is an easy way to end up giving to this campaign. You can also learn more about the Kids campaign by visiting WBAL.com/kids. That's all for this edition of 11 TV Hill. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.